Good friend Bosco, he's come all the way here to San Antonio to celebrate his birthday with us, and we appreciate that. Now let's all sing happy birthday to Bosco, shall we? I'm not good at singing, so you guys have to help me out, okay? We ready? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to Bosco.
Happy birthday to you.
All right, let's all clap for Bosco. Happy birthday, Bosco. Thank you for coming and sharing your birthday with us here in San Antonio. All right, folks, please make sure that you remain seated at all times. Please do not stand up in the boat. Keep your hands and everything inside the wooden rails. This is a narrated tour, so please don't talk or text on your cell phones or have outside conversations. There's no smoking on the boat. We do have life jackets underneath the deck. But folks, if you should find yourself inside the water for any reason, just feel free to stand up and walk on out. It's only 3 or 4 feet deep, okay? Now we're passing through the River Center Lagoon. We call this the River Center Lagoon because it's in front of the River Center shopping mall, made in 1988, and it has over 100 retail shops. There's even a giant walk-in aquarium called Sea Life and a giant amusement park called the Legoland Amusement Park. But before you grown-ups get too excited about going to Legoland, I should probably let you know. Before anyone can participate in the festivities at the Legoland Amusement Park, all adults must be accompanied by a child. Yep, that is a real rule, folks. Now, I got 6 children, so that's not a problem for me. Now, if any of you would like to borrow any of my kids so you can go to Legoland, just let me know, okay? My youngest is 6 years old, and my oldest, she's training in River Falls, Wisconsin for the 2024 Olympics in freestyle wrestling. Now, sometimes people ask me, Captain Justice, are there fish inside this river? And the answer is yes. Now, guys, we got over 70 varieties of species inside this river, including the poisonous water moccasin snake. So you probably don't want to do your swimming while you're here. Now, we're going to pass underneath some low-hanging bridges, low-hanging tree branches, even some low-hanging electrical wires. So make sure you keep your hands down and don't reach out to touch anything that's outside the boat. And as we pass underneath this low-hanging bridge in front of us, look to my right-hand side, and you guys will see a beautiful 8.5-foot statue of the Catholic saint that this river and this city was named after. That's on my right-hand side. My right-hand side, folks. That statue right there is a Catholic saint. Now, I noticed some of you are looking behind me at that big statue. That one looks more like Kim Kardashian. That's not a Catholic saint, folks. Now, we don't want you to get those two confused with each other, okay? So San Antonio does not look like Kim Kardashian. Now, that statue of San Antonio on my right-hand side, that was a gift to the city of San Antonio from the country of Portugal, because San Antonio de Padua, or his English name St. Anthony, he was born in Lisbon, Portugal in the 12th century. And that statue is a gift for the 1968 World's Fair, known as the Hemisphere, which at the time was the largest World's Fair in history. Now, St. Anthony, he's the Catholic patron saint of lost things, and that's good for all of us, because every year we got over 4 million tourists come and visit the Riverwalk here in San Antonio. And sometimes the tourists lose things inside our beautiful river. Would anyone like to guess what the most common item tourists lose in our river is? Cell phones, that is correct. Look to the right-hand side, folks. See that church steeple? Now that church steeple belongs to St. Joseph's Catholic Church. It was made in 1868 by German immigrants, everybody. I'll bet y'all didn't know the Germans make good cowboys, did you? Well, that's true, folks. Germans do make good cowboys. Especially the ones from St. Joseph's Catholic Church back in 1868. Now, folks, that church is still active to this day. And if you go to church there this Sunday, you might even hear the all-male choir singing German to commemorate their heritage. Hey, some people ask me, Captain Justice, what's the whole backstory behind the Riverwalk? How did it get here? Well, folks, what happened was, in 1921, there was a major flood in the area. And the Army Corps of Engineers wanted to seal the whole thing off and be done with it. But the San Antonio Conservation Society wanted to keep it. So in 1929, Robert H. Hugman, a graduate of the University of Texas, submitted a flood control plan that was approved by the city. But in 1929, the stock market crashed, so there wasn't any funding available. So it wasn't until 1941 when a federal program called the Works Project Administration built the river wall at a cost of $430,000, which in today's money would be like $4.3 billion.
May là không được coi hai bên này.
That's a lot of money,
Thôi,
folks.
để
Coi
không
hả?
quay
The
thôi.
ability to drain the river wall, and we'll do that every year or two. Now, the last time we drained the river wall, we found 355 cell phones. We also found
Đẹp quá à,
75
chiều
electric
chiều có điều
scooters,
kiện đi ngồi em lên đi.
and we found 155 laptop computers. We found house keys and car keys. Folks, we even found wedding rings. Now, folks, we're going to pass underneath the Market Street Bridge. You see all those people waiting at the top and they're waving to us? Those are my fans, folks. How you doing? Great to see you guys. Now, at this time, my company would like me to say, on behalf of the city of San Antonio and Go Rio Cruises, we would like to recognize all first responders, active duty military and veterans. If you're a first responder, active duty military or veteran, would you please raise your hand in the air for us? All right, folks, well, I'll let you know you're both captain. I'm a veteran. I served in the Marine Corps during Operation Desert Storm. Now, San Antonio is known as Military City. Our entire 300 years of history, we've always had a military base here. Today, the largest military base is Lackland Air Force Base. All right, folks, I need everyone to remain seated at all times, and please make sure your children remain seated at all times. We want to come back with the same number of children that we left with, folks. Take a look on the left-hand side, everybody. That's the Hilton Palacio del Rio Hotel. It was made in 1968 for the Hemisphere. Some people say it looks like Lego blocks stacked on top of each other. That's because that building was made using modular construction. All 496 of those rooms were made one at a time at a location 8 miles away. Now they were fully carpeted, fully furnished, right down to the Gideon Bible. And then they were brought here and set in place one at a time by cranes. Now the Hilton Palacio del Rio Hotel is in the Guinness Book of World Records as the largest hotel built in the shortest amount of time. Ma'am, did you have a question you wanted to ask me? Ma'am, on the right-hand side, you have right here on the right-hand side, ma'am. Hey, did you have a question?
No.
Okay, I'm sorry. Just wanted to make sure got you guys taken care of. On the left-hand side, that is La Villita. That is one of the oldest neighborhoods in the city of San Antonio, made way back in 1722 for the families of soldiers stationed at Mission San Antonio de Valero. La Villita means grilled cheese sandwich. I'm just kidding, folks. La Villita does not mean good. Can we get that little girl sitting down right there? All right. Guys, I need you guys to please make sure you don't distract the rest of the people and make sure you keep the children in the seats, please. On the right-hand side, that stage, that is the stage that was featured in the movie Miss Congeniality starring Sandra Bullock. That's where the bikini contest was filmed. Now, they asked one of the bikini contestants, please describe your ideal date. Now, she thought about it, and she said, oh, I'd have to say April 25th, because it's not too hot, not too cold, just enough for a light jacket. All right, everybody, can I get everyone's attention one more time? Can everyone look up here? I'm going to go over the safety brief again. This is a narrated tour. Please do not talk or text on your cell phones. Please do not engage in loud side conversations so you do not distract any of the other paying customers. Please do not reach up and touch anything that is outside of this boat, including the low-hanging bridges. All right. I hope everybody got that now. You can cooperate with me. I really appreciate it, everybody. Look to the right-hand side, everybody. Now, that is the Briscoe Western Art Museum, made in 2013. And it's named after the late Texas governor and his wife, Janie. From 1930 to 1968, that was the San Antonio Public Library. And from 1968 to 2001, that was the Circus Museum. Now, I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, come on, Captain Justice, libraries and museums, that's not very exciting. But folks, that building is air conditioned. So on a hot summer Texas day, you might get excited about that. Hey everybody, take a look at this bridge in front of us. There are only 10 iron bridges like this in the entire world. All 10 of these iron bridges are made all the way off in Berlin, Connecticut, everybody. Keep your hands down when we pass underneath this low-hanging bridge, because unlike other iron bridges, this one is not held up by welding. It's actually held up by rivets. I know, it's riveting, isn't it, folks? All right, thanks for not giving me a standing ovation for that dad joke, especially underneath that low-hanging bridge. We had a professional basketball team go underneath here once, folks. We asked them all to lay down. Everyone took a look on the right-hand side. That's a heart-shaped island formed by the roots of a cypress tree. It's called Marriage Island. Legend says anybody who stands on Marriage Island will be happily married within the next 5 days. Congratulations, folks. Congratulations. Let's all give them a hand, everybody. We're happy for you. Congratulations, everybody. Now, there's an iron table on Marriage Island called Father Massenet's table. It was put there in 1991 by local artist Rolando Briseño to commemorate the first Catholic Mass held in the area on June 13, 1691. Now, every year we have about 300 marriage ceremonies on Marriage Island. And folks, if you look to the right-hand side, you'll notice this newlywed couple that was actually married on Marriage Island about 1 hour ago. Let's go ahead and applaud for them. Congratulations, folks. Congratulations. Yeah. Congratulations. We're happy for you. All right. Yep. Now look to the right-hand side, everybody. Now that building on the right, that's the Weston Inn. It's made on the inside. It has the authentic furnishings of a 17th century English castle. Guys, I was driving my boat by here a while ago, and there's a woman standing in front of those doors. Now, she would take a selfie, then she'd back up. Then she'd take another selfie, she'd back up. Now, everybody on my boat, they were paying more attention to her than they were to me. And suddenly, people on my boat, they all started gathering, waving their hands around, and said, look out, you're going to fall in the river. But folks, she wasn't paying attention either. She took another selfie, and she backed up right into the river. You don't want to do that, folks, if the local authorities catch you in the river. That's up to a $500 fine. Everyone look to the left-hand side. That building on the left is the Tower Life building made in 1929, purchased for $3 million by the Smith brothers. Now, that's the official history, everybody. Now, here we are required to memorize and recite the official history of everything. But guys, I've been doing this long enough to know sometimes it's the unofficial history that's even more exciting. Now, I don't usually do this, but because you guys are my buddy, would anyone like to hear the unofficial history of that building, the Tower Life building? Raise your hand if you want me to share the unofficial history. All right, if you've got sharp eyes, you look all the way up to the top, and you might be able to see that there are these statues sticking out at right angles. Now, those statues are gargoyles, folks. Now, unofficially, of course, the Smith brothers purchased that building for $3 million in 1929, and they were very superstitious, so they added those gargoyles to chase away evil spirits and bad luck. But it didn't work, folks. Who remembers what happened in 1929? The stock market crashed. So the Smith brothers, they purchased the building for $3 million, but they could only sell it for $300,000. Now, I'm not very good at math, folks, but I don't think they made a profit on that one. But it gets even more spooky. Turn around and look at the Tower Life building from this angle. It's behind us now. It looks like the bow of a giant ghost ship when you look at it from this side. Now, that building's been vacant for years and is generally considered to be haunted by a lot of the locals here in San Antonio. But some people say that there are a few individuals who possess the supernatural ability to be able to hear that ghost ship honk its horn, but only if you listen very, very carefully. Did anybody hear it?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just kidding, folks. I actually have to honk the horn here to chase all the sharks away. Now, I know you're saying, Captain Justice, this is a river. There aren't any sharks here. And I say, you're welcome. Good thing I honk the horn, chase them all away, right? Folks, some people say there are alligators in this river, but that's a crock. All right, the truth is that was a mandatory stop. That's why I had to stop the boat. And that was a blind intersection, so that's why I had to honk the horn. You like the way I did that one? Take a look at this bridge. Notice that there are people on that bridge, and they're looking for something. Do you guys see those shiny metal things at the top of that bridge? All right, if you have a sweetheart on this boat, you're going to want to remember this location. This is the Dolorosa Street Bridge. Now, the locals, we call this Love Lock Bridge because tourists will come all the way here to San Antonio. They'll propose on Marriage Island, they'll get married on Marriage Island, and then they'll bring a padlock and they'll lock it onto that bridge. Then they take the keys to the padlock and they throw them in the river. And they say, whoever brings their sweetheart to San Antonio to do that, your love will last forever. You guys see that boat captain behind us? He's got 4 locks on that bridge. I said next time, just bring a combination lock. Everybody look to the right-hand side, and you'll see the Drury Plaza, made in 2007. But in 1929, that was the first Alamo National Bank. There isn't any money there, but the original bank vault is still there. Look to the left-hand side, folks, and in the distance, you'll see the oldest church in San Antonio. It's the San Fernando Cathedral, made way back in 1731. Every night, the city has a laser light show on the side of that building that's free to the public. The San Fernando Cathedral is also the resting place for the ashes of the defenders of the Alamo. Take a look at this cypress tree in front of us, everyone. This is the oldest and the tallest cypress tree on the entire Riverwalk. Can we get that little girl seated, please? And can we have her remaining seated, please? Now this tree in front of us, this is called the Ben Milam tree, but it's also called the sniper tree. In 1835, Colonel Ben Milam escaped from captivity in Mexico City, and he came here to San Antonio to join the Texas militia. Now, he had to take a reduction in rank in order to sign up with the Texas Volunteers. So he was busted from colonel all the way down to private. Now, he might have lost his rank, but he did not lose his leadership abilities. He successfully rallied the Texans in a 6-day raid against the city of San Antonio, liberating it from the Mexican army and placing it safely in the hands of Texas. But during the 6 days of house-to-house fighting, Colonel Milam escaped from captivity in Mexico City. He was shot by a Mexican sniper that was perched in that tree. So that's why they call it the Ben Milam tree, or the sniper tree. Look to the right-hand side, folks, and you'll see the Esquire Tavern, the oldest bar on the Riverwalk, made in 1933. It has the longest wooden bar top in the state of Texas. Over 100 feet of beer-soaked wood. Now, legend says during the Prohibition era, when it was illegal to serve alcohol in the entire United States, supposedly that bar never shut down and never stopped serving alcohol. Instead, masqueraded as a barber shop, so people would go in to get a haircut, but they come out a little bit tipsy. Plus, if you look to the right-hand side, you'll notice tourists in their natural habitat. We're coming up on the Aztec Theater, made in 1926. On the inside, it has a 2-ton chandelier. Now, the Aztec Theater is where people would go watch silent movies during the roaring 20s. But silent movies aren't the only type of entertainment at the Aztec Theater. Charlie Chaplin actually entertained there several times. In fact, Charlie Chaplin even entered a Charlie Chaplin lookalike contest. And he won, folks, but he only won 3rd place. Everyone, take a look at this bridge in front of us. This is the most famous bridge on the Riverwalk. It's officially called the Robert H. Klugman Bridge. named after the father of the Riverwalk, whose flood design made the whole thing possible. But this bridge is not famous because of Robert Hugman. This is called the Selena Bridge, named after Selena Quintanilla Perez, a superstar of Tejano music. And this bridge was featured in the 1997 movie Selena, starring Jennifer Lopez. Everyone look to the right-hand side. You see that cream-colored building? That's the Mocara Hotel. It was made in 2003, but in 1901, it was the L. Frank Saddlery Company, the largest saddle manufacturer in the whole wide world. Hey, did you folks know that cowboys used to attach lanterns to their saddles so they could see at nighttime? Well, now